Meet Abu, a curious 8-year-old in a rustic classroom where warm light filters through a single window. He grips a piece of chalk, tracing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, along with the letters A, B, C, D, E on his small blackboard. Around him, 3 classmates sit at rough wooden benches as their teacher watches with gentle encouragement. The earthy walls, sunlit floors, and worn satchel tucked beneath his bench reflect a simple, devoted pursuit of learning. In this moment, education is a beacon of hope, a firm foundation that Abu cherishes before the calm gives way to shadows of conflict. At dawn, the village hums with quiet life. Abu, still clutching his wooden toy truck, scuffs the dusty earth as women tend garden beds brimming with yams and greens. Nearby, elders share stories over embers, their voices weaving shared history beneath thatched roofs. Chickens peck at the worn path, and farm animals wander among huts surrounded by lush trees. In this peaceful ritual, each figure plays a part in sustaining their community and passing traditions on to the next generation. Here, under open skies, Abu's laughter mingles with the soft rustle of leaves, a world untouched by the coming storm. As dusk settles, Abu sits close to his grandmother beside a crackling campfire. The dancing flames illuminate her weathered face as she speaks of ancestral journeys, wisdom passed through generations. Thatched huts stand silently in the background, lit by soft lantern glow. Chickens roost nearby, their quiet coos blending with the crackle of embers. Each tale she shares threads Abu into a tapestry of heritage, grounding him in values of resilience and hope. In the hush of the night, the forest beyond looms, but here memory and voice offer warmth, a fragile shield against the unknown that waits beyond the glow. One evening, a low warning echo ripples through the village. Abu stands beside his grandmother, slate in hand, as 4 dogs bark insistently toward the forest edge. The golden sky darkens, casting long shadows over the dirt path and nearby huts. Tension tightens their chests. His grandmother's eyes scan the dense tree line, searching for movement. In that instant, the forest becomes a threshold between safety and danger. Abu's heart hammers as he senses a shift in the wind, the promise of learning replaced by instinctual fear. They brace for what lies ahead, their peaceful world on the brink of upheaval. In the heart of the village, Abu watches his mother stir a bubbling pot over an open fire. Wisps of smoke curl against the sky as his sister dashes through the courtyard, her laughter echoing among the huts. Baskets of fresh greens and clay pots line the earthen wall, while chickens scratch at sun-warmed dirt. Thatched roofs stand firm in the golden light, a testament to generations of care and tradition. Here, every melody of cookfire crackle and joyful shout weaves a tapestry of family, grounding Abu in a sense of belonging, one that history's coming storm will soon test. Suddenly, a distant rumble fractures the calm. Abu's mother grips her daughter's hand as her son freezes, wide-eyed, clutching the slate. A wooden toy truck lies abandoned at their feet while chickens scatter into the tall grass. Dust rises around the mud huts as the unseen threat draws closer. The air sizzles with tension, heartbeats thundering in every chest. Abu senses the world he knows unraveling, innocence slipping away with the echo of each footstep. In that charged moment, the village trembles under an invisible weight, and survival instincts surge to the surface. Inside a smoke-darkened hut, Abu curls beneath a wooden bed frame, ears pressed shut against the distant thunder of boots. The rough boards above him offer scant shelter as sunlight filters through gaps, casting stark stripes on the dusty floor. Nearby, the polished soles of military boots pause, each breath pounding louder in his chest. Fear coalesces in every fiber of his body. His small hands clench the woven mat beneath him. In that suspended instant, the innocence of childhood collapses under the weight of conflict. The world outside marches on in uniform steps, and Abu remains hidden, time stretching into uncertainty. Inside the dimly lit hut, 2 young boys sit in silence. One stands with his gaze cast downward, the other kneels clutching a battered wooden toy truck. Their worn clothing and the simple wooden bed behind them whisper of humble beginnings and a life soon disrupted. Around the standing boy's neck, a small pendant necklace glints in the low light, a fragile link to his past. That battered toy, once a source of joy, now carries the heavy silence of fear. In this quiet moment, you see innocence weighed down by uncertainty, a childhood on the brink of change. Under a full moon's pale glow, 5 children tread quietly along a narrow forest path. Each pair of hands clasps the next, an act of courage against encroaching darkness. Their small bags bump against their hips, filled with whatever meager belongings they could carry. Shadows twist between ancient trunks, and every rustle in the underbrush sets their hearts racing. Though their faces reflect fear, they press onward together, bound by hope and the urgent need to find safety beyond the trees. The cool night air carries distant echoes of conflict, reminding them why this journey matters. Moonlight glimmers on their determined faces, each step a testament to resilience. Beyond the edge of the trees, silhouettes stretch into nothingness as fatigue tugs at every footstep. 5 young souls, once laughing under a sunny sky, now navigate the forest's shadowy maze. Their breaths come in shallow gasps, and the moon's silver beams weave through branches overhead, spotlighting their fear. Each clutch of a friend's hand steadies trembling resolve, and every creak of a twig feels like danger prowling close behind. Yet despite pounding hearts, they press deeper, driven by the fragile promise of dawn on the far side of the woods. In that moment, camaraderie becomes their greatest shield. 4 children stand on the dusty soil of a village clearing, bathed in soft moonlight. Around them, mud huts and thatched roofs form silent silhouettes against the star-speckled sky. In their eyes flickers a mixture of awe and apprehension at the stillness of home transformed by night. Pots and baskets lie abandoned along the path as if time itself paused. Beyond the huts, dense forest looms, a reminder of the journey that awaits. For these young hearts, this moment is a crossroads between the safety they lost and a future they must forge. Their shared silence speaks volumes about lives on hold. In the heart of the forest, 4 children cluster together under a silver moon. Their wide eyes reflect dozens of glowing orbs peering from the shadows, strangers unseen yet eerily present. The children's breaths hitch as each glowing eye becomes a silent accusation, a threat waiting in the darkness. Muffled rustles and distant cries amplify their fear, turning every tree trunk into a potential hiding place. Yet they press themselves closer, drawing strength from one another. Night's hush becomes a guardian turned ominous. In this moment, innocence clashes with instinct, and childhood's shelter cracks under the weight of unseen watchers. A young boy stands barefoot on a narrow forest trail, his gaze fixed on a single tree branch where a simple necklace dangles. The golden pendant catches the fading light of dusk, its gentle sway mirroring the turmoil in his heart. Dirt clings to his bare feet, and his blue shirt is dusted with the day's journey. Around him, the forest exhales in soft rustles, as if urging him to decide whether to move on or stay rooted to memory. That necklace, once a token of family love, now symbolizes a choice between past and survival. As the sun dips below the horizon, warm hues bathe the village in a gentle glow. Traditional thatched huts line the dirt path where villagers stroll by with baskets on their heads. Chickens peck at stray grains while smoke spirals from cooking fires, weaving a tapestry of daily life. Tall trees cast long, soft shadows, and the air hums with the quiet rhythm of community. In this serene moment, the memory of loss lingers beneath the surface, reminding us that even peace carries echoes of what once was and what still strives to endure.